Well, I thought it was a good first day. Really thought the guys came out with good energy. I was really pleased with a lot of carryover from our meetings. Some of the walkthroughs. What that helped allow us to push and implement on day one. I had some newcomers, good freshman group, and a good group of guys that have joined the program. Some of the experienced, the older players, seeing them take on a leadership role and trying to set the standard. Obviously a lot of things we're going to have to improve on when it comes to that, but I thought it was a good day. I saw some speed, saw some big plays, both sides of the ball. Obviously you're in just helmets and t-shirts. It's really hard to get a sense of a lot of things, but you see communication, urgency, the guys working to implement the fundamentals that we talk about, and continue to push and develop them. And so I thought it was a really good first day, and pleased with what the guys were able to do as they came.
How did the quarterbacks handle everything on their plate, especially the newcomers?
I thought they did a good job. I thought DJ had some really good moments, some good throws, pushed the ball down the field, showed some confidence in what we were asking him to do. With the first install, I thought there were some missed opportunities that we had. I thought Luke handled the offense well. I thought there's some things that as you get out there and get a little bit more confident in just the speed and the things that are going on. But I liked just his demeanor and just being able to take control when he was out there. I thought Brock did some good things as well. So we'll be able to go and look at the film and really get down more to the details of it. But I thought all in all it was a good first day.
Some of the teaching the way you guys do things as opposed to because some of these guys learn details from different.
Yeah, it's one of the great separators. Just like I told them right after practice, what we do is important. I've said this a lot. I understand my job and I understand the responsibility. You got to go win games, right? But how you do it matters at Florida State. It matters for coaches. It matters for players. How we work. The detail and the standard that we're willing to push to on some things that maybe others might not value as much. They're critically important here, and so it's just helping that educational process. But I thought it was a good first day.
You praised Malik Benson for tour of duty. How did you like what he did today? The vertical bomb and when he kept off the carpet inside and so on and so forth.
I thought he did some good things, and I liked the speed that I saw today. At receiver. There were some missed opportunities that we had. Some of them. Really, the guys, some of the returning guys, had some balls that got to the ground. We got to be better at. I thought I like the speed and explosiveness, but obviously just the timing. Those are all the things. Right now we haven't been able to. This is the first time that with coaches and all of us out there together, to throw, to catch. To do things at full speed pace. So I thought it was good for day one, but looking forward to the strides that we'll make throughout the rest of spring.
So when he sends out there,
yeah. So that's. I don't know if I. Yeah. No. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can. I say anything about it. Not officially. We're glad to have him here. Unofficially. No, he is officially here. Yes, ma'am. So obviously there's some new rules being implemented with that player-to-coach communication, and so we're working through different things on both sides of the ball, trying to get a sense of what's the best fit for us and how we might implement some of them. Day one, really, y'all are good. I roll out.
Some of the defensive players, guys that play the other schools, defensive line, what do you think? Even a position like that, is there a lot of stuff that
No, absolutely. It's still technique, fundamentals, things that they're being asked to do, whether it's gaps, responsibilities, just a style of play. You can play D-line a lot of different places, and the task that you have is different. But I think that for guys to understand, we're a tactile front. We want guys to be active, to move. Obviously the way that we pursue, and those things are all important. So it's just building upon that. But I think it's it's one of the things that does set us apart. And seeing those guys, I think will take you to it well.
How cool has it been? You touched on it yesterday. All these former players back this week.
That's great. I mean, and having pro day, on Friday is exciting for them. I just love the camaraderie. The confidence they have. I mean, now they've gone through the All-Star games, they've been to the combine. Just to hear them speak of the things that they were able to grow in, throughout their time here at Florida State. I mean, they're confident in what they've been able to do. They're performing at a high level, and you see the relationships that really stand out. Guys, and I know I mentioned the other day, guys that played together, guys that haven't played together. Having Ernie, out here today, and seeing guys like Bernardo Green and Jaron Jones going over there, and just the appreciation. Kalen Loach was out there, and those guys had visited before, but once in a while, always in a while, and it's always special having those past players come out.
Darius Jones, how much has he grown? Would you say just in terms of technique?
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited about Quinn. I think he's got a great future. It's just the consistency that has to show up, and I think the skills, the talent, the ability is there. I thought he did some good things today, but that's going to be his constant push. All righty.